Are you looking for the best Wi-Fi 6 router? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best Wi-Fi router on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Asus RT-AX86U, AX5700, Dual Band Wi-Fi 6 Extendable Gaming Router. The stealth bomber aesthetic on this overall best Wi-Fi 6 router probably gives away that the Asus RT-AX86U is ostensibly a gaming router. As leading bandwidth hogs, though, gaming is where you should look if you're trying to future-proof your network. It performs well across the board, especially for its mid-range price. Its setup is easy through either a web browser or app, and it offers a lot of control and advanced features for you to tinker with, including a VPN, anti-malware software, and parental controls. The only drawback is that it's somewhat large and can only stand vertically, without the flexibility to lay it flat or easily wall-mount it. Speed, 5,700 megabits per second. Wired LAN ports, 4. USB ports, 2. Antennae, 3. Bands, 2. Security, WPA2, WPS, WPA3. Excellent speed, range, and latency. Multi-gig WAN and LAN ports. Powerful and user-friendly management app. Easy installation. Number 2. TP-Link Archer AX50AX3000 Wireless Dual Band Gigabit Router. TP-Link Archer routers have long been some of the best value Wi-Fi 6 routers, and the AX50 is no different. It offers fast Wi-Fi 6 performance, although with notably more drop-off with distance and interference than the more expensive counterparts, so it shines best without help in small spaces. The AX50 comes with TP-Link's useful and user-friendly QoS, quality of service, software, along with parental controls and antivirus. It also features generous physical connectivity options for a budget router, with 4 gigabit LAN ports and support for link aggregation, which combines multiple Ethernet sources into a single, stronger connection. The one notable sacrifice it makes from Wi-Fi 6's suite of upgrades is that it is not compatible with WPA3 security, instead still relying on WPA2. Speed, 3000 megabits per second. Wired LAN ports, 4. USB ports, 1. Antennae, 4. Bands, 2. Security, WPA2, WPS. Fast. Great value for money. Robust features. Wall mountable. Number 3. Netgear Nighthawk Pro Gaming Wi-Fi 6 Router. The Netgear Nighthawk XR1000 is the best Wi-Fi 6 router for gaming. It's also expensive, particularly for being dual band and not having multi-gig wired connections. It doesn't help that Netgear charges a subscription for security updates that some other manufacturers provide for free. Multi-gig connections and a third transmission band are future-proofing features for now, however, and the XR1000 goes the extra mile with gaming-oriented features that will improve performance today. The polished and helpful DumaOS provides all the functionality you'd expect from a premium router's UI, but with extra functionality designed for gamers, like GeoFilter and Ping Heatmap, which intelligently test and record data on the ping of the various server options for online games to ensure that you always have the best connection possible. Speed, 5,400 megabits per second. Wired LAN ports, 4. USB ports, 1. Antennae, 4. Bands, 2. Security, WPA2, WPS, WPA3. Excellent performance. Easy installation. Good gaming-focused tools and optimizations. Number 4. Netgear Nighthawk 12-Stream Wi-Fi 6E Router. Wi-Fi 6 is still broadly in the early adopter phase, but Wi-Fi 6E is newer and more exclusive. Wi-Fi 6E routers have the same functionality as Wi-Fi 6 routers, with one extra trick: they can also connect to devices via the 6 GHz frequency band, which was recently opened up for general use by the FCC, in addition to the now standard 2.4 and 5 GHz bands. Like the jump from 2.4 to 5.6 GHz signals allow for even faster data transfer, but are more sensitive even more to physical interference. Generally speaking, that means you need to keep your router close to any devices that you plan to connect using 6 GHz. The Netgear Nighthawk RAX 500 is a well-made and high-performing 6E router, though very expensive for a standard that is not yet in wide use. It stands out as the best Wi-Fi 6E router among its peers for its striking design, excellent performance, and premium features, as you'd expect from such an expensive product. That said, 6E is still extremely new, so the standards for performance are still being set. Speed, 11,000 megabits per second. Wired LAN ports, 5. USB ports, 2. Antennae, 8. Bands, 3. Security, WPA2, WPS, WPA3. Excellent Wi-Fi 6E performance. Multi-gig LAN and WAN. Robust and useful software. Number 5. Asus Zen Wi-Fi AX6600 Tri-Band Mesh Wi-Fi 6 System. All of the best Wi-Fi 6 mesh routers allow for better coverage over large spaces by having multiple broadcast points. The Asus Zen Wi-Fi AX68 comes with 2 identical hubs, either of which can serve as the primary node, helping to make setup easy. It features 3 bands, one 2.4 GHz and two 5 GHz, with the second 5 GHz band by default set for backhaul communications between the primary and the secondary node, but you can configure it to be dedicated otherwise. It performs comparably to more expensive mesh systems, and includes great security tools with lifetime updates. The Asus Zen Wi-Fi AX68 is the best compromise of efficacy and cost for Wi-Fi 6 mesh routers. Speed, 6,000 megabits per second. Wired LAN ports, 7. USB ports, 1. Antennae, 6. Bands, 3. Security, WPA2, WPS, WPA3. Easy installation. 3 bands. Clean design.